So, hello everyone. My name is Daniel Greene, and I have an awesome interview for you today. Following on with the Empower You Energy Healing and Manifesting series, it's my pleasure to bring you a life coach, best-selling author, trained in modalities such as hypnosis, NLP, past life regression therapy rather. Today she's going to be sharing some of her own journey, struggles with you all. If you've ever experienced feelings of low self-worth or low self-esteem, then stick around because this interview is just for you. And I hasten to add that the best preparation wasn't had today because my guest had to deal with a family crisis just an hour before we were due to come on. So all credit for turning up today. And I now welcome my special guest, Gagandeep Bhatti, from Gagandeepbhatti.com. Welcome.
Hi, Daniel. Hi.
So,
thank you for that lovely introduction.
It's all true. It's all true, my friend. I've been looking forward to getting you in the hot seat, the interview seat. And yeah. And I just want to start by asking you to share a little bit about your background and how you got to the point you are today, being a best-selling author and a successful practitioner, etc. So over to you.
Thank you so much. So I am exactly not what I was right now. I was a girl who was full of self-doubt, who thought that she did not matter, so much so that she thought her voice was invisible and nothing about her mattered. So what happened was, while I was growing up, I grew up in an environment where girls were not treated equal as boys. So there was a lot of, though my parents were quite very, very supportive and they loved us unconditionally and everything, but the environment was quite difficult that they always had to fight for our rights. And when I grew up thinking that everything that is my right has to be fought for. If it is my right, I cannot have it. I have to fight for it. So these kind of definitely build up some hardcore beliefs, but that growing up was difficult. So much so that we lived in a joint family and we were not even served food unless the boys have had their share.
Right.
So we were my parents have 3 daughters, so we are 3 sisters, and so that quite became, I mean, it was very traumatizing then, but then we grew up somehow. So we shifted apart, we started living separately like my family, and my parents gave the best they could for the daughters. We got the best education we could back then, and so gradually that's how we shifted from the family background. But then what happened within me was breaking me inside. I thought that being a girl was a weakness. Being a girl, I was already a step down to life. So that created a lot of self-doubt, no worth at all, let's say. And so what happened? I wanted to become pilot. So to grow up in a family, and then I was very ambitious, and I see how it works is I thought I was not good enough, so I was very competitive and I kept overachieving. I was achiever in school, in sports, and all of it. So I told my dad I want to become a pilot. That needs funds, and he kind of supported it. Everything went smooth unless my medicals failed. So I thought, so maybe this was not my thing, and being a girl, so I thought that this was not my thing. So maybe the universe was telling me that you're a girl and you're not supposed to be a pilot. So this belief kind of slipped me into depression. So and it took quite a while with family support and a lot of self-help books. I realized that me not becoming a pilot has nothing to do with me being a girl, and me being a girl has nothing to do with what life is offering me. It has nothing to do with my self-worth. I'm a girl and that's what I am. And when I had that realization, I started feeling that the day was getting better every morning I woke up. I was feeling like I was breathing better. I
Mm.
started feeling, and whenever I would look into the mirror, I would just notice, oh my god, I have pretty eyes, and I would go, I really have a girly face, and that's how I started,
Yes.
having connection with my body and with my mind, accepting that it's totally fine, it's absolutely normal, and it is actually empowering to accept what you are.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl or whatever, right? So that's in a brief. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long.
No, no, it's fine. What I heard from that was, despite having low self worth, full of self doubt, self esteem issues, that even though it's not a nice place to be, it drove you on to overachieve, to overachieve, to overachieve. So,
Yes,
so in a sense, there was a gift hidden beneath that as well.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I heard. Mm.
yes, totally. And that's what happened when I went into depression. So I had cut off everything. I stopped reading, and I stopped planning what would. Obviously, you're in depression. You just want to die. I'm sorry. Now I can laugh about it
Yeah, that's
because
good.
I know I've come through it. So what happened was, I knew that this is not what I was here for.
Yeah,
There was a feeling inside that I knew that this is not the end. I'm just not seeing in the right place. This is not where I will find light, or this is not where I will find my answers. So I started uh, meditating.
yeah,
And how I started meditating was I would just shut off the light and everything off, and I would just sit with myself with no agenda. Yeah. And gradually, and what happened very quickly was I found counseling, I found psychology. So I decided I would become a counselor in psychology, and I would help other people deal the self-worth issues and come out of depression. That's how I started my journey, and I completed my graduation in psychology. I did some extracurricular courses and trainings to, sharpen my skills, because I was actually doing that for myself
yeah,
as much as I was doing it for my career.
yes,
So, yeah. So after that, I gradually did my master's in psychology. My family was amazingly supportive. And after I did my master's, we read a lot about Sigmund Freud's theories, and we read about Carl Jung's theories.
yeah,
And I always wondered, where did all these people, all of these great scientists and psychologists, get their ideas from? And how come it's true? So I knew that there was something I was missing. So then that's how I read more about Carl Jung's work,
yeah,
and I came across the theory between subconscious, unconscious, and conscious.
yes,
Yeah, and see how the universe was answering. I was on right path. So I was sitting there watching TV, totally don't know what could I do ahead. And I see an advertisement just right below the cable, and it says about hypnotherapy. And I felt like my soul was jumping inside
yeah,
with the words.
yes. It resonated with
Yes.
you. Yes,
So I called up, I got myself enrolled for level one, and I decided, okay, I will just go for level one. If it resonates with me, I will continue. If it doesn't, it will be just an experience.
yes,
Then I not only did my level one, I completed all my level, though that includes past life regression therapies as well. It includes spiritual healing. It includes soul coaching, all of it.
yes,
And when I started with my training, I was the like the youngest one in the batch, and I was like genuinely so good at it. I just knew what to say next. I just knew what the other person would say next, and I could easily connect and find out what was their root problem without running around the bushes,
Yeah.
without any sugarcoating and all of it. I would just know what is the root cause, and I would just hit bang on it. And when the root cause comes up and you kind of resolve it, the person would feel, anyways, it feels liberating, right? So I would get amazing response. So that kind of motivated me to do more. And then I started learning NLP, and then I did my coaching. All in the circle, I was feeling very contented with the life. Okay, so from being a girl who had no hopes for life, from a day when I wanted that I wish I don't wake up tomorrow, to a day today, I cannot wait to get up tomorrow.
Yeah, what a turnaround, a massive transformation, yes. Yeah.
Yes,
So can I just ask you,
yes.
what aspects of your work do you find the most rewarding? What lights you up during a session when you work with a client? What sort of things?
Yes, Danny, I'm really glad that you asked me. So I thank you for asking me that. Many people would come. I have come across people asking me, "Why do you do what do you do?" You
Yes.
know. So genuinely, I really love when the other person gets the awareness himself.
Yeah.
We are just kind of. I'm just talking about myself. I know you. We are in the same healers kind of group. It's very, very uh, contenting within when I see other person getting that awareness and the light bulb going on, and their eyes will sparkle and their body will automatically like expand. It's some kind of they've got that insight, and when that happens, I know that the shift has happened,
Yes.
and that is most rewarding when I know that okay, the shift has happened.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. And that shift can take a nanosecond to unfold, a second, and it's
Correct,
changed forever. You've
correct.
expanded, you've transformed, yes. And it'll
Yes,
be seen
yes,
in the outer world in the coming days, weeks, and months. Yes, that's right. Awesome.
yes.
Yeah. So what would you say your biggest life lesson, biggest challenge has been, and what work has worked best for you? And we've probably already touched on it, but
Uh, okay, I will answer what was my biggest challenge and then how and what worked for me.
mm,
The biggest challenge I would say till date was accepting my femininity, accepting myself the way I was. That was my biggest challenge.
yes,
And I'm not going to say I'm perfect today because every day I'm learning to accept myself more. And I'm learning to accept my femininity more and more. So that was my biggest challenge.
yeah,
Uh, so when I look at I have to share this with you, Daniel. Uh, so 3 4 days back, I was working quite late night, and I was actually signing the books that are going to be shipped soon. So it was around 3:30 a.m. I took a short break, went, and I saw myself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so beautiful. And I kept myself staring in the mirror like for a few moments, and then I realized no wonder people compliment me so much. And then I realized, ooh, Gagan, you've got it. You started to love yourself just the moment you see yourself. That was a moment, and I had to share it with you.
yes,
I want every one of us to experience that moment, that in the middle of the night when your hair messy, when you're not in presentable mood, when nobody would want to encounter you or either you would want to face anybody, you go and randomly see your face in the mirror and you go, gosh, I am that beautiful. I am superb. I'm amazing. Imagine what kind of love energy we will have if each one of us started loving themselves this way.
absolutely, yes,
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, I got this in the middle. So, the next part of how and what helped me the most was, I would say, uh, inner work. The more you question your inner self, the more answer you get. That awareness is going to bring the shift. Now, for everybody who is not uh, certified or let's say licensed therapist, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is awareness, right? A simple question like, why did I choose, uh, let's say, why did I choose color black over blue? Or why did I choose this decision over that decision? Whatever answer comes up, that is just the layer one. Go with it. And then ask yourself, what would be next? Why did I do that? The more answer you get for your own whys will gradually bring you to your own root cause. So that awareness has helped me, and I think till date it is the most effective tool. We don't need to. I come across people who say, "Oh, so only you are a licensed therapist, you are a trained hypnotherapist. Obviously, your journey was meant to be come out with so many of awareness, and you have so many insights." I said, "No. As long as you know yourself, you are going to heal yourself. You're going to grow. You are going to. I mean, you're going to do wonders with yourself. You don't know yourself. You're out of touch with yourself, and that is why nothing makes sense to you."
Yes.
Right? So this is what is my biggest tool, this is my biggest secret or whatever. This is what keeps me going every morning. So even today when I'm in doubt, when I'm having questions on my capability or anything, I ask myself, why? Why can't I do this? So maybe if you allow me later in the part where we do a small demo, I would like to show you how to do this within like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, let's go for that. I hope everyone at home who's in the Empower You energy group is watching this will play along. Let's do this together. Yes, I'll be your subject, Gagandeep.
Thank you so much. So I would ask you to think of anything that comes to you as a block, or anything that you want to do but you're just not sure. Anything that is disturbing you, anything that is stressing you out, anything.
Yes, I've got something.
Okay, let's pick one for now.
Yeah.
And it is like do it yourself DIY types of exercises which we have seen in the group already. So I hope this adds to the tools. So yeah, pick one for now. So on a scale of 1 to 10, rate it where it is on scale of 10 and keep it with yourself.
Okay.
Cool. So I mean, if you want to share, you can share, but I usually tell my clients whatever they're comfortable with. So if they want to share, you can go ahead. What number would that be?
The number would be, say, 6 out of 10.
Okay, 6. So just connect with yourself. So maybe if you would like to close your eyes, take a deep breath and exhale. And now with the inhale, I want you to feel your heartbeat. That would be perfect. That would be more nice to keep your hand on and feel your heartbeat. And now you know that you're connected with it because you can actually feel your heart beating. In this moment, whatever that is blocking you or is concerning you on a scale of 6 on 10, ask yourself, what would resolve this? What would I do that would be an easier solution? Or is there anything out of my control that I need to learn?
Starting to shift already when I ask that question.
Yes. So, same questions. God bless. I can see the shift happening, Daniel.
Yes.
So the answer is coming.
Yeah, I was told I need to let go of self-doubt and fear to move through this block. Yeah, which makes sense.
Okay, so cool. Now let's just do one more step and let's see if that helps you. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah, just close your eyes and just think about that self doubt and fear that came up that you were supposed to let go. And instantly tell me a memory that comes to your mind when you started developing that fear and doubt. It could be any memory from childhood or yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I was a really small child and I was on a swing getting pushed and it was going too high. And I got scared and I felt like I was going to fall and I was out of control.
Okay.
Probably about 4 years old or something, 4 or 5.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Now, Daniel, I want to do something that every one can of us do at their home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? Can we proceed?
Yes.
Okay. So, I want you in your present self, however old you are, whatever your age is, however wisdom you have, how much ever wisdom you have, to go and meet that 4-year-old Daniel, right? In that moment when this Daniel was in the swing and it was being pushed so high, just meet him in that moment
Yes.
and comfort him. Tell whatever he needs to listen. And you will just know what to say because it is yourself. God. Take your time. I will wait.
Yeah, I'm telling her it's okay to feel scared. It's normal behaviour. And the person who was pushing me should have listened to what I was telling him to stop. And
Yes.
invited him to tell the person off for not stopping the pushing because he was scared.
Right.
So he's feeling a lot calmer now and a bit more.
Yeah.
balanced.
Now affirm him that he's absolutely safe. And this 4-year little Daniel boy has grown into a man who is living his life today in his present moment. Absolutely following his life purpose, how enriching the life is today. And let that 4-year-old Daniel feel that it's absolutely safe for him to say what he wants to say, and he's absolutely safe in any new endeavors he is about to take.
Yeah, this totally links in with the block as well that I'm feeling today. Totally links in. Yeah.
Take your time whenever you feel comfortable. And just give him a hug when he's ready. Integrate himself inside. Integrate that 4-year-old Daniel who was feeling fearful and who had doubts, is now feeling safe,
Yeah, he's on my
right?
shoulders now. He's happy. He's on.
Good. Yeah.
Great job. Yes.
Thank you.
That should
How are
be.
you feeling?
Sorry?
How are you feeling?
A lot later. If I look at the block now, yeah, it's gone. It's like it was a 6, and now it's nothing there. I think, yeah, I was the one getting in my own way, and that was what was behind it from 4 years old, 44 years ago. Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That was very valuable, and
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
I hope people watching at home have been playing along and got their own shifts, and
Yes.
I welcome them to comment
Yes.
on the box. Yeah.
Yes.
That was beautiful. That was powerful.
Thank you.
I'll be doing you a massive disservice, and I'm dead interested in myself to know how you become a co-author on a best-selling book with Jack Canfield from The Secret and from Chicken Soup for the Soul. And
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, this is like the best part of my life in the moment. So, I, as a girl, I cherished chicken soup for the soul. I used to carry it with me everywhere I went because that was my comforting, that was my comfort. So I remember I borrowed a book from my school library, and we had a rule that you have to return it within a week's time. So every week I would go and take the same book again and then issue the and return it again. So I knew I had to borrow one, and because of I'm sorry, I knew I had to buy one for myself, and because of the financial thing, uh, I was not comfortable to ask my parents to give me extra money so that I can buy a book just for my comfort. So I started saving my pocket money. That was like 1 rupee in Indian rupees. So I started saving that, and within 2 months' time, I quite had some money, and I bought first chicken soup for the soul. That is third serving chicken soup for the soul, and I decided. I read the whole book. I remember each and every chapter of it today, and I decided that when I grow up, I want to write so that the people who don't understand English or
Yes.
who cannot read English can actually have book in their own language that would comfort them in the time of their need. So I knew I will become a writer one day. So last year on my birthday, I declared that I'm already, let's declare my age. I declare I'm already 26 and I've not done anything about my writing. So I decided what I wanted. I questioned myself on what I wanted, and I just instantly knew that I wanted to write a book with the same energy that Jack Canfield wrote while he was doing Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Yes.
And within a year, my birthday falls on 16th of November. Just few days before, I received an email from Jack's emailers list, and it said they are looking for authors who would want to put in a chapter with Jack Canfield. And I jumped on that opportunity. I submitted my content. They really liked it, and then we kind of had a small interview to see what would my chapter be, what are my credentials, what could I serve in with the value, and they loved it.
I bet.
And that's how the book came about. And I'm very happy. I'm very grateful. There are other experts from all over the world who have contributed in the book, and see, I've put my book here.
Yes. Yes.
That's me. That's my hero. So there are other experts and professionals from all over the world, and I get to do this with Jack himself, and that's amazing. I wish every one of us can experience their dreams into reality and live how enriching life can be.
So that is beautiful. It's inspiring. It's awesome, and it's something you. I heard you say I decided that I was going
Yes,
to do. It's not a hope to one day, or I would love to. You just decided it was going
I
to happen.
decided.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the book is called The Art of Success.
It's called, I'm sorry, you cannot read it from there. It's called Mastering the Art of Success.
Right.
Uh, yes.
And
And
so, if somebody wanted to buy the book, is it available now? Is it published? Is it on Amazon? Is it on Kindle? Can you buy it?
yes, it's everywhere on Amazon, and it will have a general cover. And this is my customized cover, and we can buy this or the other one. And I have a book. I will give you a link so they can click on the link and buy the book directly. The Kindle version is yet to be out because the book is just launched on 13th of July, and
Wow,
the book
start the press.
the book hit bestseller within I think 24 hours. So I received and congratulatory. email from my agency, and they said, "Woohoo! Best-selling author."
So it was launched on the 13th. We're recording this on the 29th of July.
Yes.
So within 24 hours, it was already a best-selling book.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. That is incredible. I'm so inspired, and I'm delighted to have you on the show on this interview series. And if anybody watching would like to contact you or work with you, what's the best way to contact yourself?
They can contact me on my website, that is www.gagandeepbhatti.com, and I am always available on Facebook. It's just simple and easy access. They can leave a message and I would just get back to them. So
Right.
Easy as well.
Yeah, and if for those watching at home, if they go into the Facebook group, the Empower You Energy Healing Facebook group, and click on the documents, your details will be there by the time this video goes live.
Yes.
With your website and your Facebook and everything.
Yes.
So, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap this interview up, Gagandeep?
Okay. I just want to tell you that I would like to summarize what we did with the demo, because when we were doing it, we kind of took care of your thing first. That was my intention in the moment. So now I think I'll just summarize it. So anybody who wants to do can just do in back of their mind, right? So this can be implied to any of the aspects in life. It could be money, it could be health, and make sure it will keep healing layer by layer. Okay, so what is the first thing to do is ask yourself why. Just ask yourself why, and it will come to you. Why can't I do this? Why not? Or what is stopping me? Okay, like that. First thing to do is ask yourself why. Second thing to do is ask yourself, if you don't get your whys, the second thing is to ask, if it is out of your control, what is there to learn? So why, and the next question is learn. What is there to learn? So I'm sure you will get your answers within these two questions.
Yes.
And when you get that answer, it will be an emotion, it will be a feeling or maybe a sensation in your body, right? Immediately ask yourself, tell your mind, when did this first start? Or when did my body take it? So when did it first start? It will take you to a memory or an incident that happened, or something that you kind of took in your mind while watching others or observing others or experiencing yourself. So when that happens, you will be in that memory. Quickly, what you can do is you can pick that younger inner child of yours and comfort, and you will just know the right words to say, because there is nothing right, there is nothing wrong.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, you will just know what to say. The child will tell you what to say, and you will just keep talking to that child, and you will automatically feel the shift happening in your body.
Yes.
And at last, hug that inner child of yours, integrate that child within, and again take a deep breath and relax. So step by step, layer by layer, you will be there, my friend.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. If you're watching this at home from the Empower You group, if you've got value from this today, and I know I certainly have, if you could give Gagandeep some love, hit the love and water, and tell your friends and family about it. Yes. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure and delight.
All pleasure is mine. I'm so glad we can do this today with what happened in the morning, but yes, I'm absolutely glad that we did this today.
Okay, so until our next series, I bid you all farewell from myself and Gagandeep.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.